niin, tervetuloa tänne Ropetupaan taas seuraamaan Gabriel Night 2 läpipeluuta. Taaskin sen verran, että mitä jaksan tätä pelata. Ja ei muuta kuin lähdetään seuraavasta päivästä liikkeelle.
It looks like there's been another wolf killing, and this one occurred last night in downtown Munich.
Sudet ovat taas hyökänneet ja tällä kertaa kaupungissa.
I don't have anything to write about at the moment. No point in going back in there at the moment. I can't even try to talk my way in.
Tämä taas. Kävellään.
Guess I figured out where last night's killing took place. Isn't that the detective from the paper? Commissar Lieber?
Commissar Lieber, my name is Gabriel Knight. I've been trying to get in touch with you at the station.
He's not listening.
Jos ei hän kuuntele, niin sitten toivottavasti toimittajat kuuntelevat.
Are y'all with the news? I have some information you might find of interest.
You're an American.
That's right.
And you believe you have information about the mutilation killings?
I do have some information, yes ma'am. I was about to discuss it with the commissar over there, but he seems kind of busy. I thought I'd speak with y'all instead.
Nun gut, was soll's. Dreh schön, Dieter. Wir befinden uns am Tatort des bis jetzt letzten bizarren Todesfalles, der durch die Killerwölfe herbeigeführt wurde. Mit mir befindet sich ein Amerikaner, der offensichtlich wichtige Hinweise bezüglich dieses Mordfalles hat. You believe you have information about the wolf killing, sir?
Yes, I do. I was about to ask Commissar Liebe over there some questions, such as why animal hair found at the crime scene is reddish brown when the escaped zoo wolves were gray.
Fragt, wieso die Tierhaare am Tatort rötlich-braun sind, wie doch die entlaufenen Zoowölfe offensichtlich grau waren.
And how come paw prints found at the scene indicate an animal much larger than the zoo wolf species Canis lupus?
Und fragt, wieso die Pfotenabdrücke am Tatort viel größer sind als die der Zoowölfe. How did you get this information?
Well,
Yes.
All right, you have my attention. Now, who are you?
I'm Gabriel Knight, the American novelist. I've been by your station to see you, but funny thing, they would not let me in.
All right, I'll see you at the station later, but only if you agree to get out of here and not talk to the Pues.
You got it.
Hyvä tapa ajatella luovasti. Tässä kohtaa. Ei siis minulla ole hypoteettisella pelaaja. Olisin pelannut. Tätä ei pöytällä. Oletko saksalaiset aina näin tympeitä?
Good morning, Herr Knight. I'm afraid there's no one here at the moment. They're all busy with their daily tasks. You are, however, welcome to use the club. So I've been informed.
Thank you, Xavier. You're so kind.
Yksi ongelma, joka pöytäroolipeliversiossa ei varmasti olisi ongelma, koska tietää aina, että mikä on menossa.
Dead things. Gotta love them. It's in German.
No shit. Tämä ei toimi vielä. Tämä on oikeastaan samanlainen putsle kuin kolmosessa, jossa piti keksiä luovaa käyttöä kissan karvoille.
Nice plant.
Aivan järjetön putsle.
And I thought Germans only drank beer.
Mind if we chat for a moment?
Anything to be of service, sir.
Haistanko sarkasmin ilmapiirin?
So tell me about the club.
What about it?
How long has the club been around?
Since 1970.
No way. The old Royal Bavarian Hunting Lodge? It's older than that, isn't it?
Die Königliche Bayerische Hofjagdloge is ancient. This particular form of it is new.
What happened in 1970?
Baron von Glauer came. He brought a new vision. The lodge had nearly died out. Hunting is not so popular as it used to be.
Were you here when von Glauer joined?
Baron von Glauer. He hired me later, in 72.
How many members are there?
There are 5 now, not including you. I'm not sure of your status.
5? You mean the men that were here last night make up the entire club?
Quantity is not an overriding concern with us, Herr Knight. The Baron personally interviewed and approved each new member. Despite your own experience, this club is extremely exclusive. Not everyone would fit in.
No, I don't suppose they would. How often do the club members go hunting?
As a group, once a month or so.
Once a month? Hell, I thought y'all were hunters. Back home, you don't get out there and spill a little blood at least once a week. The other men start looking at you funny.
Organized club hunts are once a month. Members can use the club's lodges anytime on a more casual basis, and they frequently do.
So, tell me about the club members.
I don't gossip about our members, Herr Knight.
Gossip? With you? Please. I've never met anyone as obviously discreet as you.
Thank you.
Bet you could drop a load if you wanted to, though. You probably know more about what goes on around here than anyone.
True. At least I used to. But with all these new people coming in, I'm not sure I know anything anymore.
All these new people. You mean I'm not the only fresh blood?
No, Herr Dr. Klingman was only accepted a few weeks ago.
Really? Who brought him in?
I was not in on the discussion, so I really couldn't say. But I'm sure there was more thought behind his acceptance than yours.
Ouch.
All right, Xavier. Thanks.
Ja sitten käydään tämä pitkä kävelyreissu. Ei minä aio hiljaantua tästä. Pitkä kävelyreissu.
I've already got a watch, thank you. Cuckoo clocks.
Käy kevään.
Hello.
Grüß Gott.
Authentic Black Forest cuckoo clocks. I'd rather pick something out first. Authentic Black Forest cuckoo clocks.
Cute.
Tässäkään ei tiennyt, että mitä oikein oli tarkoitus painaa. Ennen kuin Gabriel suostui välimuotoilemaan.
Yeah, well, there is in there this sound thing, you know, to wake up. You know, in the morning.
An alarm clock.
Yeah, alarm clock. Yeah, richtig. Yeah.
How much is it?
Wie viel? 60 marks.
60 markkaa.
I'll take that woodpecker clock.
60 marks, bitte.
That's all right. I'll take it as it is.
Dankeschön.
Bitte.
Das vereinbaren Sie am besten mit meiner Sekretärin. Gut, ja, danke. Ah, I was hoping you'd stop by. I have a package for you.
Really?
Yeah, this is one.
Must be from Gertie.
I trust this morning finds you well, Mr. Knight.
Hell, I'm lucky it's found me at all. You can call me Gabriel, by the way.
Oh, of course, call me Harald. Harry's okay too.
Thanks, Harry.
I don't have anything else to say right now.
Vilkaistaan mitä Grace on lähettänyt meille.
March 18th, 1994. Gabriel, you might as well know, I'm in Rittersburg. I wasn't about to sit in New Orleans and let you have all the fun. Besides, if it goes anything like last time, you're gonna need my help. I've been doing the research Gerda said you wanted. Enclosed is a book you might find useful. It looks a little outdated, but then I've never dealt with werewolves before, so it's hard to be sure. There's also some werewolf history right here in town. I found some clues pointing to a werewolf called the Black Wolf. He's cropped up in a couple of places, including here in Rittersburg in 1750, and in association with Ludwig II, a Bavarian king that died in 1886. It's all ancient history, I know, but something tells me that it is relevant. I'm not sure where to go from here, except to look into Ludwig II. Ask around about the Black Wolf in Munich and see what you find out. Also, let me know if you want me to research Ludwig or join you there. I'm sending this to your lawyer, but I'll need to contact you directly. Send your address and phone number ASAP. Herr Huber is being stubborn and won't tell me. Be careful and write. Grace.
Damn it, what the hell is Grace doing here? At least she's off in the ozone somewhere. The Black Wolf, Ludwig II. She's really losing it.
Chapter 3. There are two categories of werewolf lycanthropic disorder, man to beast.
Do you know anything about King Ludwig II?
But naturally. Have you been running into him much on your tour of Munich?
Running into him? Isn't he dead?
Yes, long dead. But he is still everywhere, like your Marilyn Monroe or Elvis. He is the Bavarian enigma.
So what's the big deal about this Ludwig guy?
They call him the fairy tale king. He's very romantic and mysterious, you know. He built castles, and now they're huge tourist attractions.
Castles? Where are they?
Oh, let's see. Herrenchiemsee is about 3 hours southeast. Neuschwanstein is southwest to the border with Switzerland, about 2.5 hours. I can have my secretary draw you a map, if you like, but most German maps have them already marked.
No, thanks. I wasn't thinking of going myself. But it does seem like a harmless enough activity for someone else I know. So this guy's just a dead king, right? And these castles are just out in the countryside, hours from Munich.
Yes.
Perfect.
En tiedä mitä ajatella tuosta.
Have you ever heard of anyone or anything called the Black Wolf?
No. Sorry.
That's all right. I'm sure it's nothing. Well, I'm off. See you, Harry.
Goodbye.
Katsotaan jos saadaan järjetön putsle hoidettua tässä. Odotellessa, että monissa on jo liipe. kellolla.
Locked.
Somebody's at the door.
I can hear.
Heti penkomaan tavaroita. Ja ehkä hörppäämään kahvit myöskin siinä, kun samalla ollaan. Ahaa, avaimet.
Everything all right?
Everything is fine, Herr Knight.
Mitäköhän oven takaa löytyy? Täytyy ensin avata se. Sitten käydä taas. Tämän päälle. Hiljaisessa tämä on kyllä semmoinen puzzle, että ei tekisi mieli omille pelaajille niin tämmöistä kidutusta tehdä.
Möchte wissen, wer das ist.
Mitäköhän hän sanoi? En ole opiskellut saksaa, opiskelin ranskaa kerran, mutta sekin kurssi jäi vajaaksi. Avain paikalleen. Ja sitten ollaan kuin mitään ei olisi tapahtunutkaan. Näin ikään.
Everything all right?
Everything is fine, Herr Knight.
Salaisen oven takaa paljastuu. Kodikasta.
Aren't some of these endangered species? Just a guess, but I don't think this stuff has much to do with hunting. Price, Von Agner, Henneman. I met them all last night. I wonder what these figures mean. Photos of the club hunts. Looks like von Glauer and von Zell monopolized the camera. Or the hunts.
Gabriel.
Mr. Knight,
Hey.
this room is for members only.
Oh, sorry. The door was open. I'll go up.
Wait. I'd better make sure you do not take another unexpected detour. After you. Sava, kommen Sie!
Ja, Baron von Zell?
I found the basement door unlocked and Herr Knight below. Perhaps you could keep a better eye on the keys in the future.
I will, Baron von Zell.
Näin ajatimme taas tarpeetonta harmia jollekin. Tyyppi on ylimielinen ja tolleen, mutta vähän tarpeetonta kuitenkin tehdä tuolla tavalla jollekin sivulliselle.
Just the right size for the big bad wolf to come down the chimney. Just the right size for the big bad wolf to come down the chimney. Unless he's already here.
May I speak with you, Baron von Zell?
Yes? What is it?
Jälleen yksi keskustelu.
So, what do you do for a living, Baron von Zell?
For a living? My family is in banking, Herr Knight. What do you do for a living?
Me? I'm a writer.
A writer? How aggressive of you.
I take it you're particularly fond of hunting. I noticed the photographs downstairs. You and the Baron sure do get around.
We are the best? You may find that out for yourself someday.
Oh, I'm anxious for us to hit the field. I have a feeling there's a lot I could learn from you.
You may find yourself more challenged than you can imagine.
True. I don't get in as much practice as I'd like, and hunting's like any other sport. The more you do it, the better you get.
Bullshit. Hunting is a matter of the spirit, of will.
So it is.
However, Evan could see that von Glover and I have had more practice than the others in the club. We used to hunt together quite a bit.
Used to. You don't hunt together anymore?
No, not often.
Are you and von Glauer too busy to hunt much these days, or have y'all fallen out?
I suppose I've simply outgrown him.
Really? In what way?
You wouldn't understand.
Oh. How about telling me about the other club members?
I have a better idea. Why don't you tell me about yourself?
Like what?
For example, why are you in Munich?
Oh, I'm just vacationing and thought I'd stop by on my way through.
Really? And where are you staying in Munich?
Outside of town a ways.
Which suburb?
I'm on a farm, actually. And you know, I don't remember the name of the area. Probably couldn't pronounce it anyway.
Yes. Quite curious for someone with a supposedly high Germanic background.
Yep. I guess going out and making your mark on the rest of the world will do that to a family line. The club seems to be an exciting place. Do y'all travel much as a group?
No.
Really? You don't hunt abroad?
We are all very busy men.
No, isn't that odd?
Mitä outoa on siinä, että ovat
So, how do you like the club?
At night,
ylimielisiä,
if you wish to learn about the club,
jotka
you should keep your mouth shut and observe.
Have you ever heard of the Black Wolf?
No.
musiikki paljastaa, että tässä on jotain tekijää.
You mentioned that y'all don't go on hunting trips abroad?
We do not.
But those trophies in the basement, y'all really have white tigers in Germany or lions?
The majority of what the club hunts are far more common species here night. The trophies in the basement are exceptions, and they were obtained quite legally.
Whoa, you misunderstand me, Baron von
I think not. In any case, the basement is not public territory, and its contents are, therefore, none of your concern.
Of course, I do apologize.
As a guest of this club, the why you are a guest of this club is a mystery to me. But as a guest, perhaps you should limit your prowling and sniffing to areas which you are offered openly by those who belong here.
You're so right.
Ei onnistu vieläkään.
And I thought Germans only drank beer.
Aika lähteä. Siellä jotain tekemistä.
That's where I made the cast of the paw print.
So much for the old zoo wolves theory. Unfortunately, the report doesn't exactly reek of another solution. My notebook.
I'd better make sure Gracie keeps busy. Elsewhere.
Who should I call?
Joka niin tutkii muualla asioita. Okei. Jälleen autoajolla. Tapaamassa jälleen asianajajaa.
Ah, Gabriel, come in.
Hey, Harry.
Tällä kertaa puhuu jopa
My letter to Gracie.
ensimmäisellä nimellä. Mitäs mun pitikään?
I'm not sure why I'd want to show him that.
Well,
Joo, tiedättekö mikä on taas edessä? Kirja. Onko Death Stranding? Kohtaus. Paitsi paljon tylsempi.
No point in mailing that.
Gabriel 2.
That's taken care of.
Voitko selviytyä jännittävyydestä, joka syntyy, kun kirjeitä lähettää etänä postiin?
Kommen Sie herein.
Kommissar Lieber, so generous of you to see me.
Sit down, Mr. Knight. Now, you will tell me what you think you know about this case, yes?
How do you say quid pro quo in German?
There is no translation.
Thanks so much for your time.
Sit down. What are you proposing exactly?
You want information? I want information. It's kind of convenient that way.
I can't give you police information.
Why not? I'm not asking for anything confidential. Hell, I can't even read the damn newspapers around here. Press release stuff, that's all I want.
All right. But then it's your turn. Agreed?
I hear you.
Kaupankäyntiä. Katsotaan mitä saadaan selville.
Tell me about the other victims.
What do you want to know?
How many victims have there been?
5, including the one downtown.
Could there be bodies out there that you haven't found yet?
No. The killings have been done in broad daylight. Body parts left like a trail of Brotkümmel. Breadcrumbs?
Jack the Ripper Wolf. When were the other victims killed?
The first was 32 days ago.
2 days after the zoo wolves escaped. And the others?
The 2 teenage boys were killed 20 days ago. The Huber girl 6 days ago.
They're speeding up.
Maybe.
What about the locations of the killings? Any pattern there?
You can see for yourself if you like. I have a marked map on the wall. Until last night, the killer always struck 30 to 40 minutes outside the city. The first was killed north of München near Esching. The 2 males were killed in Feldkirchen, that's east. Tony Huber was killed on her parents' farm just west of Lachem.
What does forensics say about the killer?
That information is not for the press.
But the bite marks, saliva, you've seen the bodies, I haven't.
All I can say is, it is an animal.
Mind if I take a guess? Your boys in the lab say the bite marks are canine and are closer to wolf than to dog. But beyond that, they can't pin it down. Nothing like it on the records. Probably a weird hybrid. Yeah. That's what I thought. Have you given any thought at all about the possibility of...
Thought?
A werewolf? Never mind.
Myötä häpeä. Poliisista ei ole hirveästi apua. Edes peleissä.
The killer isn't one of the zoo wolves, is it?
That is information the press does not have, Mr. Knight. I expect it to stay that way.
I understand.
As you pointed out so loudly at the crime scene, evidence on the killer does not match what we know of the zoo wolves.
Yeah. So what are your thoughts about that?
Either there is a mistake with the zoo records.
I think the zoo would know if they had a reddish-brown hybrid in the wolf kennel.
I didn't say it was likely. Another possibility is, of course, that another animal is responsible.
Wild?
Possibly. Maybe. A pet.
A pet? As in maybe the reason you haven't been able to track the thing is that it's going into someone's home.
It's possible.
You keep saying an animal. You found evidence of only one animal? One bite pattern, one saliva type?
Yes.
Yet 2 wolves escaped from the zoo.
As you say, the zoo wolves do not figure into this at all.
Oh, I wouldn't say that. No, I definitely would not say that. Tell me about the latest victim.
Male, 52, Grossberg was the name. He was a furrier. Ironic, isn't it?
A furrier. What an amazing coincidence. Have any theories about why the killer struck downtown this time?
No. Do you?
I read somewhere that wolves are clean animals. They don't kill close to their lair unless they're forced to.
What lair? What are you talking about?
Not sure, actually. Random thought. Have you ever heard of anyone or anything called the Black Wolf? How long have you been a commissar? Do you get a lot of missing persons cases in Germany?
Oh, sure. Mostly teenagers, runaways. It gets worse all the time. Families are not like they used to be, yes?
Suppose not. That's all I wanted to know.
Good. We discuss you now, yes?
I guess.
You want to tell me, or do I have to ask?
I'm investigating the murder of Tony Yuba for her parents.
Why?
I'm an investigator. That's what I do.
You're an American P.I.?
You could say that.
And how did the Hubers end up hiring you?
Mutual friends?
I see. And this evidence you have?
A paw print and some hair samples from the Yuba farm. I spoke with some folks at the zoo as well.
All right, Mr. Knight. I don't know how the police deal with you in America, but in this country, we don't like civilian interference.
I understand.
If you hear something, you come to me. If you see something, you come to me. And under no circumstances are you to speak with the press. You do. And I'll have your passport.
Well, you wouldn't like it. It was a bad hair day.
I am quite serious.
I swear, not a word.
All right. I can't stop you from investigating, but stay out of our way.
Quiet as a shadow. That's me. This map, it marks the locations of all the wolf killings, right?
Yes. What?
The one last night, the one in the middle, it doesn't really fit, does it?
It has to fit. It happened.
I suppose.
I still say that one in the middle is different. Grossberg. Didn't Liebe say that was the name of the guy who was killed last night? Grossberg. Didn't
Tämä on aina jännä.
Probably nothing of interest back there. Besides, I can't see past the commissar's big head. I don't have any more questions for the commissar.
I'm gonna take off.
Stay out of trouble.
Of course. You mentioned the possibility of my using your secretary for research?
Anytime.
Great. I wouldn't ask, but I need a newspaper search done, and my German sucks.
No problem. What exactly are you looking for?
Missing persons. Actually, missing persons cases that occurred in or near forested areas.
How far back do you want to go?
10 years?
Okay, I can spare her later in the day. We should have it ready for you by tomorrow.
Great. Thanks.
I don't have anything else to say right now.
Well, I'm off.
Käveistään pikaseen taas metsästysmaalla, jos siellä on jotain uutta väkeä saada paikalle. Päästään tästä näin.
Mind if we chat for a moment?
Anything to be of service, sir.
Have you ever heard of the Black Wolf?
No.
Alrighty.
Tuo tuli vähän
All right, Xavier.
hitaasti tuo ei, joten...
Ms. the Knight.
I don't have any more questions for the commissar.
Päästiin vähän eteenpäin.
Grossberg's phone number.
Käydään soittamassa. Kyllä. Tai kuka siellä nyt ikinä vastaakaan.
Hello?
Hello. My name is Knight. I'm an American associate of Herr Grossberg's.
Yes? I was just calling the people in Herr Grossberg's address book to notify them. Have you heard that Herr Grossberg has...
Yes, I know about his death.
Yes, I'm sorry. Would you mind giving me your name again so I can check you off the list?
Knight.
Miller, Hoffman... I'm not finding you.
Could you check under Vaughn? It's Vaughn Knight.
Oh, so... Yes, Von. Von Eigner, von Frank, von Stein. You're not under Von either.
Excuse me, did you say Von Agner?
Yes?
Do you know Von Agner?
I don't know him. I don't know most of Grossberg's business contacts.
Grossberg knew him.
If this is about money, you're out of luck. All the accounts are locked until someone comes in and takes over. Besides, there's nothing in them anyway.
Really? Well, could you just look up an account balance for me?
I can't. The address book is all I have. The police have taken Herr Großbeck's ledgers.
Oh, well, thank you.
Goodbye.
Taas muuksi. Yhtään tästä torilla ja takaisin kulkemisesta. No onneksi tämä on sentään, jos ei viimeinen, niin aina se viimeisen kerta, että tässä torilla täytyy kulkea. No well.
I think I've pumped that particular well dry. It's in German.
Eikä koet huomassa sitä ensimmäistä kertaa.
And I thought Germans only drank beer. It just leads to a back alley. I don't think I'm gonna get down there again.
Ja nyt taidan olla vähän jumissa. En tiedä mitä tässä tilanteessa olisi tarkoitus tehdä.
I don't think I should get too comfy around here. And I thought Germans only drank beer. And I thought Germans...
No, käydään vielä asemalla.
I don't have anything else to say.
I'm not sure why I'd want to show him that.
Mitä
Well,
pitikään tehdä?
I don't think she speaks much English. I'm not much in the mood for meat at the moment.
paikka, jonka keksin on tuo metsästysmaja, mutta
She almost seems to be watching me. That must be the famous Munich glockenspiel. Rathaus. That's a town hall. Rittersburg has one too. Lots of Nietzsche and Kant. I don't understand that stuff even when it's in English.
käydäpä sitä vilkaisemassa. Päästäisiin virkivää puusta pitämään.
54 Dienastrasse.
I think I've pumped that particular well dry.
Grossberg's phone number.
Luettu kirjaimellisesti on nummeri. Mitä Ei.
I don't think I should get too comfy around here.
Ette voi olla tosissaan.
You never know when a little woodpecking will come in handy. I don't think that'll be necessary again.
I think I've pumped that particular well dry.
Pisteet eivät nousseet, mutta
I'd give it a shot, but I don't speak the language. I'd give it a shot, but I don't speak the language.
pahoittelen hiljaista ilmaa, koska meillä on ajatukset katkeavat ja en muista yhtään, mitä me tässä.
I don't have anything else to say.
I'm not sure why.
It's from the Ritter family lawyers.
I don't have time to worry about this historical stuff at the moment. I don't think it's got much to do with what's going on here in Munich. I don't have time to worry about this.
Mitä minä nyt painoin väärin?
Chapter 3. There are two cats like a man, werewolves, and the mind. A good example of this comes from a case. Symptoms of werewolf. Therefore, look for. I'm not sure why.
I don't have anything else to say right now.
Kirjoittua.
I'm not sure.
Well, I'm off.
Löytyykö täältä mitään linkkiä, että mitä minun pitäisi? No, käydään vielä uudestaan tuolla metsästysmaalla. Jos sinne olisi nyt tällä kertaa ilmestynyt niitä snobeja lisää. Ei vieläkään.
And I thought Germans only drank.
I think I've pumped that particular well dry.
That wouldn't impress this guy. That wouldn't impress this guy. That wouldn't impress this guy.
Anteeksi, mutta en nyt tiedä yhtään, että mitä minun pitäisi tehdä.
My new tape recorder, a dual mount.
They're busy. That wouldn't impress this guy. Dead things. Gotta love them. And I thought Germans only. And I thought, I don't think. I don't think I should get too comfy around here.
have you ever heard of the Black Wolf? No. Alrighty.
If I'm gonna do a splice, I'll need a source tape in Deck A. I can't see any reason to make a splice off that tape.
Missä minä nyt tää pieleen?
That wouldn't impress this guy.
Baron Friedrich von Glauer. He lives in the Perlacker district.
Tarkoittaako tämä nyt sitä, että... Vai ilmeisesti piste oli... Pisteet olivat nousseet. Pahoittelen. Päästiin eteenpäin nyt.
Entschuldigung, Baron. Gabriel Knight ist hier, c'est Suzanne.
Lassen Sie bitte ihn herein. Gabriel, what a pleasure to see you so soon. Bringen Sie uns bitte ein zweites Glas Wein.
Hope I'm not taking advantage of your kind invitation.
Well, my invitations are meant to be kept. Come, warm yourself. I hope you like wine. I got hooked on the grape when I lived in France.
That's fine, Baron.
Call me Friedrich.
All right.
Good. I like to have things settled. You were going to tell me how you found the club and about your hunting in America.
Oh, there must be more interesting subjects.
No doubt. You are a man who runs deep, I suspect.
On my off days.
I find nothing more stimulating than a new companion. A fresh mind with treasures to reap. New thoughts like rare birds uncovered and examined, one by one. It is only when people know each other well that they run out of things to say.
May we never be so cursed. Are you from Munich originally?
No, I was raised abroad. But both of my parents had deep Bavarian roots.
Really? Where abroad?
All over. France, England, South America, North America. I love to travel.
So tell me about your family.
The von Glovers? We are not nearly as old a line as the Ritters, I'm afraid.
Do you have a wife? Children?
Good God, no.
You sound like someone else I know.
I've been picking up on certain similarities between us. Do you have relatives? How fares the Ritter family tree?
I'm the last.
I too. I suppose all trees eventually stop bearing fruit.
How'd you end up here?
My circumstances were probably not much different than your own. I wanted to return to the land of my ancestors, and so I did. Which reminds me, you were going to tell me how the Ritter family ended up in America.
My grandfather. He left the family and went to New Orleans.
But you chose to return to the family. Why?
If you want to know the truth, I didn't have a hell of a lot of choice.
Yes. I understand.
Tell me about the club.
I'd prefer it if you formed your own opinions.
There's something about the club How does one go about trying to get back in touch with one's physical self? Does it have something to do with hunting?
You are right. That's part of it. Yes.
So how is this for...
Mutta nyt.
Have you ever heard of the Black Wolf?
I'm so sorry.
It's all right.
Gunther! Würden Sie das bitte reinigen?
You barely got me.
Are you all right?
Yeah.
Danke.
Kyseessä ei tainnut olla mitään vahinkoa. Välttämättä.
I feel so clumsy. Danke, Gunther. What was it you asked again?
I asked if you'd ever heard of the Black Wolf.
Of course, you did. I suppose you just startled me. These killings in the papers. They've really got me derailed.
Any particular reason?
People getting slaughtered. Children. In broad daylight. Nature can seem cruel, but it is orderly. It does not waste or torture. Not like this. And with the club espousing what we do, our philosophy does not support this kind of thing.
I'm sure that's true.
I apologize. It's just... I'm concerned that we are not put in the best of light under these circumstances. To promote hunting when these atrocities in the papers. You must understand. The nature I promote is not a murderer. When a healthy beast kills, it takes only what it needs to survive. And it does so respectfully. It is only the man who is capable of such a pointless slaughter. I'll be glad when this has passed. I'm sure the other men feel the same way.
Well, I hate to say it, but I should go.
It's been a rare pleasure.
Olisiko tämä se viimeinen kerta kuullaan tämän torjunnan läpi? Tralalala. Ei välttämättä, mutta aina sopii toivoa.
I think I've pumped
Night.
And you, Herr Price? You look a little wet.
Oh, I was visiting a friend nearby, and I thought that I should take a shower before the others arrived. I was a bit automatic.
Well, how thoughtful. Herr Price? Baron von Glau mentioned that you're a lawyer.
Yes. And fortunately for me these days, I have enough money to where I only have to take those cases which interest me. I enjoy my leisure time.
And what do you do with your leisure time?
I entertain.
Probably a dumb question, but what sort of entertaining do you do?
Do you like women, Herr Knight?
I've been known to. What do you think of the club philosophy? And what about the other club members?
Like who?
When did Von Zell begin to change?
Oh, he's been getting worse for a long time. I remember a hunting trip about a year ago. That was the last time I remember that we were all together and having a good time. He must have started getting difficult after that.
Seems like you've pretty much written Von Zell off yourself. Any particular reason?
Look, it's one thing when he insults the rest of us. But when he insults a baron, no. I heard him arguing once. When Glover told Von Zell he did acted stupidly about something or the other. Von Zell was furious.
What'd he say?
He told the baron that he was weak. Bastard. I don't know why the baron let him get away with it. I mean, I would have said something at the time, but, well, it was a private conversation.
Uh-huh. When was this?
I don't know. 5, 6 weeks ago?
How was Von Zell an asset as a friend?
He is a banker.
Are you saying he loaned you money?
He's always willing to help out his good friends.
Why would anyone in this club need money? I thought y'all were models of success.
Yes, well, fortunately, I took less advantage of Von Zell's hospitality than some.
Have you ever heard of the Black Wolf?
Yes.
Really, where?
Oh, I don't know. Just sounds familiar.
Will you tell me if you remember?
Of course. The reinforcements have arrived. Now you'll have someone new to probe, Herr Knight.
My brilliant man, good cheer to you both. Where's the beer?
Guten Abend, meine Herren. Good evening.
Guten Abend.
Wieder eine Steine essen,
Ja.
Abend.
Abend.
Meine kleine Familie. How are you all this evening?
Just the right size for the big bad wolf to come down the chimney.
Ich habe meinen Nachmittagstermin abgesagt. Wir treffen uns hier um 4 Uhr.
I've spoken. So, what were y'all talking about when I came up?
Just the right size for the big.
Yes, Herr Knight?
Puheripuli alkaa käymään hallittua.
How's it going?
Fine.
Just wanted to grab a magazine.
Nonni. Nyt voin tehdä tämän.
That's a thought.
I hid the tape recorder inside the magazine.
Just wanted to put this magazine back. It wasn't very good. I wouldn't recommend it.
Herr Baron.
Gentlemen, excuse me, please.
I apologize for not getting to you sooner. Have you been enjoying yourself?
Oh, it's been loads of fun.
Good. I'm glad you're going with us tomorrow. We don't get started until the afternoon, so won't have to worry about staying up late tonight.
I have to warn you, my hunting's kind of rusty.
I'm sure you'll do just fine.
Was? I demand to know what you're doing at this club.
Me?
Baron Bonzel. Really?
Are you aware that this guest of yours has been asking intimate questions? Poking around in our personal affairs? He must be a reporter. Or the police.
What do we have to fear from a reporter or the police? Although I can promise you, her knight is neither.
You don't care that he's prying into our private business? What possible motive could he have?
Gar! Please. He's my guest. You're the one who's turning that into an inquisition.
Then it is on your head.
En odottanut sitä Espanjan inkvisitiota.
I apologize for that.
You keep defending me. I'm not exactly helping the harmony around here.
Believe me, the harmony was shattered a long time before you came. Bonzel gets territorial. I'm tired of it, frankly.
Well, I should go anyway. I wanted to clean up before tonight.
All right.
Good night, everyone.
Oh,
good night.
Night.
I should be home soon. See you then.
Ilta on pitkällä. Toivottavasti Gabriel ei juonut ennen kuin lähti autoa ajamaan. Kappale 4. Tässä on tyylikäs musiikki tässä kohtauksessa. Tässä oli sitten striimi numero 3. Jatketaan taas tästä ja en oikein odota innolla tätä kappaletta, koska jos tiedätte, niin tiedätte, mutta tämä on yksi pitkäveteisimpiä kappaleita ja tässä tulee edestakaisin juoksentelua aika paljon. Mutta nyt hyvää yötä.